welcome.
Good to see you again. Good
and
morning.
welcome to Nigeria.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so what is this project all about, Kaleidoscope Global Business Project?
Like you all, the 17th annual, so it's not new. AIT has been partnering with us from day one. So it's an investment platform where we promote investment into Nigeria globally. We've worked with different governments, we've worked with different countries, India, Israel, Swiss and United States at the moment. So we're trying to promote foreign direct investment, and Kaleidoscope actually is one of the pillar marketer of Nigeria. So we sell Nigeria to the world.
One would wonder how impactful this has been, because if you have done this for 17 years and we still have the level of foreign direct investment we have, which is abysmal, you know, based on some of the issues that we're having in the country, it will seem like you haven't made much impact.
Impact are made in various ways in countries that you won't even imagine. To start with, we've been working with Nigerian Investment Promotion Commission, and various small businesses in Nigeria have been partnering with the United States, as well as companies from Nigeria have been partnering with Indian government. If you look at the US is one of the Nigerian biggest marketer, and the partnership of Nigeria and US has actually grown in the last couple of years. For example, the IT industry, you can see during this pandemic, it has actually grown. So investment in different sectors, in agriculture, in communication, in infrastructure, basically road infrastructure, railway. 2 years ago, 2020, we had opportunity to work with the Minister for Transport, as well as various governments, to work with the partnership between funding, most importantly is funding, and that is the major aspect. But you will say that even in countries that have war, they still have investment, regardless of the war. People make money, people still invest. So I can be selling a good market, regardless of the challenges we have, but we have made huge progress in terms of bringing investors into the country in different sectors. The second largest gateway in Nigeria, which was built in Kaduna, we had challenges there, but we have actually brought in a lot of money into the country, and they're all working.
You know, does the insecurity situation in parts of Nigeria, does it have any effect in what you're trying to push?
Security impact in Nigeria, I would say we have few challenges, but it does not deter people to come in to invest. Some of them may not be it's just partnership that they have, and they have people on ground who can manage these businesses. For example, I know that I have a friend of ours who has actually invested in Zenith Bank, and it's on Bloomberg in New York. So it's not even here. So the money is growing. People say, put your money where you want to be. So sometimes the impact of those security may not be. The only problem we have for some investors looking at coming into Nigeria is the stability of the political stability. So some of them do take political risk insurance when they are investing their money into this country. For example, like cryptocurrencies and all that stuff. So you have to take maybe a higher grant to protect your investment in any way. So the change of government sometimes affects investment, not just basically only security, but change of government and change of policy, because we have to sustain this policy to enable investors come in and say, okay, long-term investment we do. We do have short-term investment as well.
Policy inconsistencies, you will call it.
Yes.
All right, I see that your group does partnership promotions at the level of government, institution, and enterprise as well. I wanted to ask, maybe I'll come to that later, the monetary value in terms of how much you can boast, if I may use that word, you've been able to pull in terms of FDI into Nigeria in the past 5 to 10 years?
5 to 10 years. It depends on the sector. Like I said, we work with various sectors.
Cumulatively across sectors?
Over in Naira or in dollars? Because you're talking about...
Let's talk about dollars.
Okay, let's talk about dollars. Over more than $7 to $8 million in different areas. I'm not talking about 100. I'm talking about communication. Yes, we have about more than $250 million in part of communication. Then we talk about agriculture. We have about, let's say, $500 million because of tractors and equipment. When then we talk about housing infrastructure, we have built, still building. The second is called Gateway, City Gate in Enugu. We still have a partnership with, before Erufai came in, partnership to build about 3,000 unit low-income housing. I call them affordable housing unit. Then we talk about water too, working with some state government to provide clean water and all that. So I've not sat down, to put all this together. But basically, this year it's called Invest Nigeria Opportunity Unlimited. So it gives everybody opportunity to come in, to partner. We seek for to grow young businesses, to expand on whatever they're doing on production.
So what that means is you bring down foreign capital.
Yes, and as well partnership between the local company and the U.S. company, and also the local company here and the Indian company as well.
For anyone who has a business who wants to, have this largesse from what you're bringing, how does the person get on board or get involved?
It's simple. It's just to identify where you want you want the partner to come in. Some partners will come in with money, some partners will come in with equity.
Or technology?
They want to, yes, or technology, but it's still part of equity. What are you bringing on board? What is the value of the money you're bringing on board, and how long do you want your investment to go? If it is maybe 10 years or 5 years, you look at that channel and say, okay, I'm looking for investor to help me with equipment and technical expertise, and then we merge you, we marry you together with the other company. But actually, the federal government have been helping us to identify most of this, go through the right channel. So we're not dealing with somebody who just want money and disappear with the money, but we want. That's why we're working with Foreign Affairs as well as the U.S. embassies, Nigerian embassy. And also the consulate in Atlanta, as well as in New York, and Nigerian embassy in Washington, D.C.
So you have this big conference coming up in Atlanta. What's it projected to look like? Is it more or less like an investment conference?
Yes, it's an investment
So break it down for us.
Working with, apart from working with federal government, we're working with state and private companies as well, those who are seeking partnership from the United States as well as other participating countries as well. So it's going to be big because although we want to do hybrid, give opportunity based on traveling expenses and all that. So we opening it up as hybrid. So we have in-person and
those can join virtually.
Virtually, yes.
All right, I went through the program highlights and I saw celebrity golf tournament, business conference, and what again? Exhibition, red carpet, and awards. Lead us into what to expect.
Yeah, the award actually is going to, let's just start from the award. The award is to encourage those leadership style in industry, those employer of labor to do more and to expand on whatever they're doing. The achievement they have achieved so far. So we have to encourage them. When you give a pat on the back, you do more. So we want to see where there's a competition between employer of labor, those who have done their part both in the film industry, personalities and infrastructural governor who have actually done more to promote infrastructure by building. And one of our slogans is, my belief is, I have to dream Nigeria to change Nigeria. So every time that they participate, both investors, they join us because our investors are coming in to believe that they can dream and they can change Nigeria through development, through their investment into the country, through bringing infrastructure into the country, as well as expanding and working with expertise.
So those are some of the issues that will be happening. When is this business conference holding? When, where?
It's holding in Atlanta, Georgia. Holiday Inn Roswell. The city of Roswell is a beautiful city. It's on the 14th county. And we're working with the U.S. Black Caucus as well coming into, because several of the U.S. Black Caucus have gone to Ghana, you know, taking Ghana as a second home. We want to encourage our brothers, African Americans, to say Nigeria is home as well. They can bring in their money. Steve Harvey can come in and invest in Nigeria, and it can call Nigeria home, because most of them hungry to identify with their roots, with their culture, where they come from as a black person in the United States.
All right. All right, wish you well on your conference and the awards later in the year.
Yes, you talked about the Harrison Award, and that's the lapel of Joe Biden honoring me of my commitment, as well as what I've been doing with the group as well. Thank you too for
Thank you.
having me.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks for checking out SYMFONI on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.